And so, desires, and we see it today pumped up in front of us with the billboards. We see it on the trains. We see it in the television, in the movies. All around us, our desires are being pumped up. The television is now showing movies to the younger generation that would be considered XXX movies before. Now it's a regular thing. They pump up people's desires. And some Muslims get pumped up with their desires. They're watching the movie and it's time to get married and they want their husband. They say, okay, here is Zayd, you will marry Zayd. Zayd, it must be Superman. They want him to be Superman. They expect their wife to be Miss Universe, who's Hafiz al-Quran and a black belt in karate. That's what some of them will say in Muslim harmony. The brother come to me, he said he wants his wife must be 5'10", she must be Hafiz al-Quran, she must be PhD, she must be beautiful. I said, brother, what are you? If you want this, you want Miss Universe in hijab. Are you Mr. Universe in a kufi? What do you have? Come down to reality. We are human beings. Love is not something, it's not infatuation. This is shaitanic. That Cupid comes along and strikes you and you're hopelessly in love. True love develops between individuals when they love Allah and His Messenger, when they strive together, when they make dua together, when they move in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So desires is a serious way that we are under attack.
No, you have this fluffy, stupid idea of what love means. You know, first of all, stop watching Indian movies, for God's sake. Stop. Please. How many times can you watch people running around a tree? Enough. You know, and it's gotten filthier and filthier and filthier. My God. You know, I went to a restaurant not too long ago with my children in Seattle. Halal restaurant. We looked it up and it was a halal restaurant, so we went. And they're just, you know, halal restaurant, for their entertainment, they got like Bollywood on. I literally had to turn my children around and myself turn around and, you know, like, because it's so filthy, it's so disgusting. Like, how can that play in your homes? How can you have mothers and daughters and sisters and wives in your homes and have that in your home? That's disgusting. Stop it. It's not acceptable by any stretch of the imagination. You're destroying your families by doing this, you know? What you allow to, these are friends you've made, these digital friends you've made that you're watching all the time. SubhanAllah, the harm they have.
Now let's look at some of the lyrics that they listen to today. The first thing that we find in these musical songs, etc., is that they encourage open fornication. They encourage open adultery. They encourage open lewdness. And, you know, this looseness, that everything is okay. It's fine. You can go and fornicate. You can go and do whatever you like. They talk about love. And they talk about sex like it is nothing. They mention it like it is something light. They mention fornication like it is something light. And they are like animals. They are like animals and they will encourage you to be like animals. Ikhwani, what's the point here? You may think, well, you know, I listen to it and it doesn't make any difference to me. I hear it, but I don't go out and I don't do this. The fact is, you are becoming desensitized. You are becoming desensitized. So, for example, if somebody works in a particular field day in and day out, it will become normal to him. He will become desensitized. And the same thing is this. When you hear about this loose and lewd talk, you will become desensitized. Our sisters are becoming desensitized. Our brothers, our young brothers are becoming desensitized. Now let's mention some of these lyrics. I heard a lyric, and it's from a song many, many years ago, where he gets caught fornicating. He gets caught fornicating. And she saw me on the bathroom floor and the kitchen, etc. And what does he say? He laughingly says, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. You know, she saw me here, it wasn't me. She saw me do this, it wasn't me. Subhanallah. This is a married man and they're talking about fornication, talking about adultery. And this is what our brothers and our sisters are being exposed to morning and evening.